Good day everyone, and you are welcome to class. We are happy to see you once again, and we are glad to know that you are following us and you are equally watching our videos. The knowledge which you seek, it is our utmost desire that the Lord will give unto you. Amen. So let's quickly take our confession before we go to class. Say after me, everyone. My memory is blessed by the Lord. My understanding is enhanced by the Spirit of the Lord. My assimilation is accelerated by the Holy Ghost. And I excel in my studies. Now let's quickly go to class and see what we have for us. As we can see on the board, we want to provide solution to some selected mathematics questions. We just saw this question and we'll see that it is important for us to lay our hands on them to enhance our knowledge as well. So let's quickly go to board and see how these questions are being solved. Okay, so number one, we are told that a diagram. So we are told that now angle PR is y plus 5 and QR is 5 minus y. So we have to find angle PQ. So I hope you understand that. So that's what we have to find. So we know that we are using Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, which is this is the longest side, which is the side facing angle 90 degree. The side facing the angle 90 degree is the long, and also the longest side is called hypotenuse. So that's going to be line RP square equal to line PQ square plus line QP square. Now this is y plus 5 squared equal to RP, which is this line PQ, we don't know it, line PQ square plus line QP, line QP. Sorry, I said line QP, line QR. So line QR is 5 minus y. Do we get that? Squared. So this is it now. From here we can expand this. We have y plus 5 equal to PQ square plus 5 minus y, then 5 minus y. Y times y squared, y times 5, 5y, 5 times y, 5y, 5 times 5, 25. This times this same one times this. The second one times this same second one times this. So, plus, we do the same thing here. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times y minus 5y. 5 times y minus 5y. Y times y plus y squared. Alright, let's mark the numbers. Let's mark the like times together. Okay. You have y squared, 5y plus 5y, that's 10y, plus 25, equal to PQ squared plus 25 5y minus 5y minus 5y equals minus 10y plus y squared. Now let's quickly collect the like terms. You have y squared, let this cross, this is plus, when it's crossing the equality sign it becomes minus y squared, 10y, this minus, by the time it's crossing, it becomes plus 10y. Then what do we have left? We have 25. Then this is equally plus 25. This is 25. It becomes minus 25. Then we are left with PQ squared. Please, do you understand? Now let's see what we did again. This y squared, this is it. Like times y squared, we bring it, it's plus here. When it crosses, it becomes minus. This is 10y. Here you have minus 10y. When it crosses, it becomes plus 10y. 25 here. Here you have plus 25. When it crosses, it becomes minus 25. Then we are left with PQ squared. PQ squared. So this we cancel 25, we cancel 25 to give us 0. Y squared, we cancel y squared. So we have 10 squared plus 10y plus 10y. That gives us 20y equal to PQ squared. The next thing is to take the square root of both sides. So you have square root of 20y to give us square root of line PQ squared. So this square can cancel this square. Then PQ, line PQ, we give out the square root of 20y. If you still remember surd, so if you don't really understand surd very well, you will not get what we want to do here in the next step. But if you don't understand surd, after this video we will drop the link to surd. We will drop the link to the surd class, simplification of surd. That's what we are about to do here. So we simplify this using surd, and so that will give us what? Simplify 20. That's going to be 4 times square root of 4 times what? 5y. So by the time you simplify this, you now have this is written as root 4 times root 5y. Is that true? Alright, so if we can get the square root of 4, so what's square root of 4? That gives us 2 root 5y. So this is the answer of line PQ. So do we understand that? Okay, very good. So that's what we asked to find. So let's quickly solve this number 4 question, then number 5 question before we go back to number 2 and 3 question. So let's solve number 4. We are told that sine x is equal to 5 over 13. Given that it ranges from 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 90 degrees. You see that range is just to confuse you. Just focus on the question. Sine x equal to 5 over 13. So that's it. That's just what we asked to do. So the first thing is draw your triangle. This is the triangle. Sine means opposite over hypotenuse. If you still remember, that is so. Opposite over hypotenuse. So the one up is for opposite. Assuming this is the angle, so this will be the opposite. 5. This will be the hypotenuse. 13. Okay. And let's now do what we have to do. We have to evaluate 2 sine x. So 2 cos x. 2 cos x now will give us 2 times what's cos x? Car. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Very good. When you see we don't know adjacent, we only have opposite and hypotenuse. So how do we get adjacent? From the method we used here, let's quickly do adjacent. Assuming this is x, so that will give us x will give us, you have 13 square will give us x square plus what? 5 square. 169 we give x square plus 25. So you collect the like times. The x square will give us 169 minus 25. So x square will give us what? 4, 2, will give us 124. And we take the square root of both sides. So take the square root of both sides. This will cancel this. Then your x will be square root of 124. That's 12 times 12, 124. So this place now becomes, x becomes 12, sorry. 2 times tan, opposite, which is 5, over adjacent, 12. That will give us 10 over 12, which is the same thing as 2 here, 5, 2 here, 6, 5 by 6. Do we get that? Now this is what we have to evaluate. 2 cos x minus sine x over 2 tan x. So let's quickly see. 2 cos x now is 24 over 13 minus sine x 5 over 13 divided by 2 tan theta, 2 tan s, 5 over 6. Fraction, the up is 13. 13 by 13, as in the LCM for this numerator is 13. 13 divided by 13, that's 1. 1 times 24, that's 24. Minus 13 divided by 13, that's 1. 1 times 5, that's 5. Over 5 over 6. Subtract, you have what? That's 19. So our answer is going to be 24 minus 5, that's 19, over 13 divided by 5 over 6. Then our answer now is going to be 19 by 13 times 6 by 5. By the time you multiply 19 and 6, you have 144. By the time you multiply 13 and 5, you have 65. So please don't forget, this can never be your answer. Neither can this be your answer. This can never be your answer. Always finish it. This will, numerator multiply numerator, you get this. Denominator multiply denominator, you get this. Please take note of that. Then there are some teachers that will not give you full mark because of what this. So change it to mixed fraction. How many times can you, how many 65 can you see in 144? That's 1. So what will it be remaining? 1, 1, 4, 65. You have 4. 49 over 65. So this is our answer. I hope you understand. About number 4. So let's quickly, please don't forget, it's like there was a typographic, there is a little calculation error here the other time. 169 minus 25 is 144. Then the square root of 144 is 12. It's not 124 but 144. It has been corrected now. Now let's quickly solve this number 5. We have been given the outer. This thing. So to calculate x, should not give us much problem. To calculate x should not give us much problem. We can use the outer data to calculate the x, and sure that's the best one to use. So this is the hypotenuse. 20 square will give us what? X square plus 2 root 19 square. Okay, so this will give us 400. We give you x square plus, what's the square root of 2? You square it one by one. Please look at how we square this. It's very, very important. Look at how I will square this. It's very, very important. This is the same thing as saying 2 square into square root of 19 all square. Do you understand? This one r square, this one to r square, so we are just splitted them. So you have 400 we give you x square plus, this is 2 square is 2 times 2, which is 4. This one r square, this is square root, this square, this we cancel this. Then you now have times 19. Is that clear? Very good. So you have 400. Let me explain this place again. What we did was that we splitted this to be x square times square root of 9 square. So the square of 2 is 4. This square root we cancel this one to give us 9. Is that gotten? Alright. So now 19 times 4 will give us 76. So this x square plus 19 times 4 will give us 76. So the next thing is to collect the like terms. So by the time we collect the like terms, we have 400 minus 76 will give us x square. Okay. So we have our x square now will give us, subtract this 4, then this remaining 9, this 3. So let's take the square root. X will give us, what's square root of 134? So the square root of 324 is 18. So our x is the square root of 324, which is 18. Our x is 18. So we have gotten x to be what? 18. Do we get that? Okay. To get y. To get y. To make things more easy for ourselves, it's better we make use of this smaller angle. This smaller angle. This is y. This is 30. Okay. Now, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse, which is also sine. This sine. So sine 30 will give us opposite, which is y, over hypotenuse, which is 20. So we are going to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, you have y times 1 will give us 20 sine 30. Y will give us 20 times 1 over 2. If you still remember, sine 30. This will cancel this to give us 10. So y is 10. That's our y. Let's quickly solve these last two questions before we end the class. Number 1. Look at this diagram. We have to find P. All these ones, they are just to confuse you. All we just have to do is to calculate this side. Let's call this side x. This side is the same thing as P, because this is a rectangle. It's a rectangle. So whatever this side is equal to this side. It's either it's a rectangle or a square. If it's a rectangle, whatever this side is what this side will be. If it's square, whatever this P will be is what this place. So if this is P, this place is also P. Do we understand? So while we calculate this P, it's the same thing as this side. Do we understand? So let's quickly calculate. Of course, you know this is opposite over adjacent. We are using opposite and adjacent, and that's tan. So tan 30 will give us opposite, which is P, over adjacent, which is 40. So this over 1. So P now will give us, we are cross multiplying, don't forget, 40 times tan 30. P now will become, if you still remember in one of our videos that we did recently, I talked about angle with Pythagoras theorem, trigonometry with Pythagoras theorem. So that's what we are going to use here. Tan 30, if we still remember, tan 30 is 1 over root 3. We still remember? If we don't remember, we will include the link to how we arrive root 3, how we arrive at root 3 in the comment section or below the video you will see there, or in the description of the video you will see there. So this will give us 40 times 1, that's 40 over root 3. Now you still remember this is surd. This is surd. So in this surd now, what we have to do is we will rationalize the surd. What do we mean by rationalizing the surd? Rationalization of surd means ensuring that there is no root in the denominator of a fraction. We have a surd class, we have surd video or tutorial in this same channel. Check through the description, you will see the link there. So you can equally watch the surd class after now, so that you can have a detailed understanding of surd. So we are going to rationalize this, and that is we are going to remove root from the denominator. So how do you do that? We do that by multiplying both the numerator and denominator by the denominator. Multiply both numerator and denominator by the denominator. So so now 40 times root 3 will give us 40 root 3 over root 3 times root 3 will give us root 9. So our answer is going to be 40 root 3 over square root of 9, 3. So this is the final answer. Is that clear? Very good. Now let's quickly do our number 2. Sine. Now let's quickly solve number 2. If you still remember, sine 45 is going to give us, sine 45 is what? 1 over root 2 cos 30 will give us root 3 over 2. Very good. So let's quickly slot this into this and add. Sine 45 degrees is 1 over root 2 plus cos 30 degrees is root 3 over 2, all, that's the meaning of cos squared, all squared. That's the meaning of the square. So now this will give us 1 over root 2 plus, this is square root of 3 square over 2 square. You should remember how we did it the other time while we were solving that number 5. Okay. So this will give us 1 over root 2 plus this square will cancel, this square will cancel this square root. You have 3 over 2 times 2, that's 4. So what's our LCM? Find the LCM. LCM, that's going to be 4 times root 2, that's 4 root 2. So 4 root 2 divided by root 2, you have 4. 4 times 1, you have 4 plus 4 root 2. This is what we said. 4 root 2 divided by root 2. Root 2 will cancel root 2, remain only 4. 4 times 1, you have 4. Good. Now look at this. 4 root 2 divided by 4. 4 will cancel 4, remaining root 2. Root 2 times 3 will give you 3 root 2. Now look at this. This is a surd. This is also a surd. And we said we don't need to see root at the denominator. So what do we do to eradicate the root at the denominator? What we do is to multiply both the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So how do we do that? Let's see. 4 plus 3 root 2 over 4 root 2 times 4 root 2 over 4 root 2. So now this will give us 4 times 4 root 2. That will give us 16 root 2. 4 times 4 root 2 will give us 16 root 2. That is, the one outside will multiply the one outside. Root is supposed to multiply root, but because this one does not have root, we leave it like that. Look at this. This other one does not have 3 times this now. So that will give us plus 3 times 4, 12, root 2 times root 2, root 4 over 4 times 4, 16, root 2 times root 2, root 4. Do you understand what I did? Root 2 times root 2 will give us root 4. Are we getting it now? Good. You see it? The one outside multiply the one outside, root multiply root. The one before root multiply the one before root, then root multiply root. Do we get that? So by so doing now, you will now get 16 root 2 plus 12 times, you know what the square root of 4, that's 2, over 16. What is the square root of 2? That's what? What's the square root of 4? That's 2. 12 times 2, that's 24. Over 16 times 2, that's 32. Is that cleared? Please, do we understand? Now look at this. There is something common. That's 8. 8 is common. So 8 divided by 16 divided by 8, you have 2. Then it's raised to 2. Then at 24 divided by 8, you have 3 over 32. So now, our answer now is going to be 2 root 2 plus 3 all over 4. This is the final answer. You can see how sweet it is to work with surd. If you don't understand, contact the surd notes or surd tutorial at the description of the video. Thank you very much. If you don't understand the class, you can go through it again. If you don't understand, you can contact us on our WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp channel, or make use of the comment button to ask your question. We'll be expecting them. Thank you very much, and God bless you. See you in the next class. Before we go, let's quickly take a look at these 3 practice questions. Let's solve them and submit. Number 1, tan 30 degree plus tan 60 degree. Number 2, cos 30 degree plus Sine 45 degrees times tan 60 degrees. Number 3, cos 45 degrees plus tan 30 degrees. So this is it. Thank you very much. God bless you.